on this session down here at Bakers Pond Fishery, which has actually been shut for a few years sadly, but it is reopened now. It did actually reopen yesterday, but sadly I couldn't get myself up here, so we are here now and I cannot wait for this session. I've seen so many fish swimming around, cruising around. I've put a bit of bread out and seen them take it. So after I've done a few little bits and pieces, I'm going to go after those fish on the surface and I cannot wait for it. This is an absolute beautiful venue. I'm surprised there's no one else here. Only 6 people can get on the ticket for one night. And you can go through that process of going onto the catch app and booking it up. I'll leave a link down below so you can get yourself onto this beautiful place. Come on the carp gods. Fingers crossed those fish are ready for a munch after a year. Come on. So then before I set up, I'm actually going to go around with some bread on the surface, because I've seen so many fish on the surface. I need to go for it. I know it is raining, but these fish are ready for a feed. So when I get that surface bait out, fingers crossed, I'll have a fish on the bank soon. Come on. So then, doing a bit of surface fishing, so I could not help myself. I've seen so many fish up in the layers. And I'm into my first fish. It is darting for these lily pads, because there is loads of lilies in this lake. This actually feels like a good fish, hard fighting. I'm privileged to say I'm the first proper angler on this lake since it's reopened. So then here it is, my first fish out of Bakers Pond. Absolute lovely venue. And by the looks of it, some absolute lovely stock. This is a mega little carp, a proper little stocky. I'm not sure of the weight. I'd probably put him around 10-11 pound still. An absolute beautiful carp, and definitely going to grow into a beast when it's older. That was on the Snide Tackle claw hook, size 6, as per usual, with a piece of bread on the end. And it's done the trick. Well happy with this one. Gonna get some snaps of her, slip her back, and hopefully have a few more chunks on this session. Thank you. Thank you, little fella. So then fish number 2, and it's actually a common. A lot smaller this time, but yet again straight off of that surface. I'm having great fun. I have lost one to the lily pad sadly, but anyways, I'm happy to have another fish on the bank. And what pristine little fish this is. Hopefully there is many more to come, but a common and a mirror, both perfect fish. Mega fun. Get yourselves down here. So then, number 3, and this surface fishing is really good fun. I absolutely love surface fishing, and as you can see, these fish are really lively. They give an absolute incredible scrap. I've not had a fish fight like this in a long time. And although they are small, they are beautiful stock as well, which is really nice. The stock in here is a little bit unknown, but there is buttes in here like this, has been proved many times now and before it closed for a while. But anyways, I'm really enjoying this. I'm going to do it for another half an hour or so, then walk around and decide to have a set up for the night. And then possibly I might come back out later to do a bit more. But happy days, well happy. So then, I've honestly just put that fish back, and within minutes it's away again. These fish are absolutely on it on the surface down here. It's brilliant, it's amazing. I'm absolutely loving it. The fish do keep trying to go for the lilies, but I've managed to get this one out and it's still going. This does look like a nicer fish. It does look like it had some shoulders to it too. Fingers crossed we'll get this one on the bank. So then, fish number 5, and it's my first 20 out of here, 20 pound on the nose. I thought it was going to be bigger. It's got some massive shoulders on it, and it is an absolute beaut. Put up a hell of a scrap, but happy days with this fish. I am more than happy with this, as apparently there isn't many 20s in here. So to have my first one, my first session being the 5th fish, I'm very pleased. Claw hooks, standing up against these big fish, no problem whatsoever. Oh, I'm having too much fun. I did say I was going to move on soon. I think one last cast, that won't hurt surely. Let's get some pictures and slip her back. So then, I'm actually not too sure what number fish this is. It's either 5 or 6, I think. But anyways, I'm very happy. Another beautiful fish from this lake on the surface again. It's been great fun so far, and we're not even too far into the session. I'm going to go for a little walk around now, find where the fish are and set up for the night. And hopefully they'll be feeding on the bottom as well as they are on the surface. Come on. Make sure to head over to the Snide Tackle page. We do currently have several new things online, and there will be new things coming very soon as well. But anyways, at the minute, the stuff that we do have that were new, we've got shrink tubing, crimping tools, we've got hats on there at the minute, we've got coated braid and uncoated subtle braid, we've got crimps in different sizes, and we still do have a few leads on the site. If you are interested in going and getting a few of them, I can definitely 100% guarantee you will love everything you order from there. I've recently put an order in of some of the brand new stuff. I'm absolutely blown away, and I promise you now, you will not be disappointed if you go over to the Snide Tackle shop and get us some orders in today.
This is our studio.
So then, I'm all set up now for the night, and I am really looking forward to it. I can see fish fizzing on both of my spots, which gives me good hope for tonight. I've got one rod just down to the right hand side of me underneath a tree. Hopefully that one will go. I've just had a couple of beeps and I can see it's fizzing right away. These fish are hungry. I've got one rod straight out in front of me as well, which is also fizzing up, but fingers crossed something will happen tonight or during the afternoon. I don't mind when it happens, as long as I have good fun and hopefully land a few more buttes from this place, I'll be very happy. So on this session I'm using blowback rigs with a Snide Tackle claw hook, as I usually do. It's a mega rig, and those hooks are just incredible, and make sure those fish are landed safely onto the bank. Fingers crossed something will happen, and hopefully you'll see me soon fighting fish. Yeah. So then, I've lost so many fish sadly due to a few snags under the tree, and finally the rod has ripped off. It's taken way too long. I think this weather has put the fish off a little bit, but I'm very happy to be back into another one. Hopefully we can get this one on the bank. So then it's the first fish off of the bottom from this lovely Bakers Pond Fishery. And this is definitely a beautiful fish. Fishing just down to my right hand margin, underneath the tree. Fishing the blowback rig, using all Snide Tackle components, and fishing one of my homemade garlic chili boilies. And that was fished over a handful of house pellet. That house pellet is absolutely brilliant. So if you're coming down here, make sure to drop them a message, get some house pellet for you, because that stuff works wonders, and these fish have been on it for a long time. Well happy with this. Hopefully there'll be a few more. It has slowed down a little bit, but I'm very confident for a few tonight. So keep on the carp gods, bring it on. So then, after getting a little bit impatient, waiting for the rods to go, I've picked up the float rod again, and it didn't take very long to get one off the surface. Well happy with this one. Does have a bit of a mouth on it, but it really doesn't matter when they look like this. Absolute beautiful fish, hard fighting again. I'm loving this place, definitely recommend it. Make sure to check out the links down below and get yourselves over here. Hopefully land a few buttes like I have today. So then, another absolute stunning lively fish here at Bakers. Absolutely loving it. The back is starting to hurt now, and it has been a very productive day, which I'm very, very happy about. I wasn't sure what was going to happen when I booked up. I was hoping to have a mega session like I have had, and that is certainly the case. So well happy with that. Hopefully there'll be more during the night, and I might just have that one last cast before I go put the rods in for the night. just trying to sort out food for tonight, and that rod underneath that tree is ripped off again. The surface fishing did dry up in the end, but I'm happy I came back round here because this is an absolute beautiful common. Gave one hell of a scrap. Tried darting for the lily pads, but that was not happening on my watch. Very, very happy with this fish. Hopefully tonight will be a busy one. Hopefully there'll be quite a few more of these. Yeah man. So then it is coming into darkness now, sadly, but I've had an absolute brilliant day down here, catching so many fish. It's unbelievable. I don't even know how many I'm on, but I'm very happy to just have had a few. Hopefully tonight something will happen, and hopefully it won't take too long for that to happen either. Obviously after that comment, I don't know if there is many fish down in that margin still, but fingers crossed. They do lurk around during the night. Hopefully something will happen. If I don't see you during the night with a fish, I will see you in the morning, and hopefully I will have a fish on the bank. Come on. So then it is an early pack down here at Bakers, but I've had an absolute brilliant session. I've just redone the rod underneath the tree. Hopefully something will happen before I have to go. I've got about an hour left now, so I'm going to get everything else packed away, and hopefully that rod rips off whilst I'm packing down. Come on. So then what an absolute incredible session it has been down here at Bakers Pond Fishery. I've really enjoyed myself. I had 9 fish in total, and that was a few on the bottom and a few on the top, and it has been very productive. The night did dry up, but I had great fun the whole way around, and although it is an early start and an early finish, I don't mind that. It does mean waking up early and packing away early, but at least I had an awful lot of fun on this session. Met one of the guys that works down here, and he's an absolute legend, really nice guy, and the owner of this place, Harry, he's also really nice. So when you come down here, they will make you feel welcomed and they will speak to you. It's not like they're just going to leave you be, unless you do want to be left be, and then that's fine. But if you do decide to come down here to Bakers Fishery, head over to the catch up, get it booked up, and also there is a lake exclusive that can be booked, and that is absolutely wicked. A few of my mates and me are thinking about doing it soon for a little bit of a social, so make sure to look out for that video as well. But anyways, I'm gonna get back to packing away. Hopefully I'll have one before I have to leave. If not, it's been an absolute incredible session. I thank you all for watching. Tight lines, keep catching, and I'll see you on the next one. Make sure to like and subscribe. So then, although I did say that was the end of the session, there was actually a car accident just outside of the site. So I couldn't be picked up, which in one way is good, but I hope everyone's okay that was involved in the accident. But anyways, Harry said to me to chuck out a rod whilst I'm waiting for the road to be opened so I can get a lift. And it's paid off. I've had 4 fish now. Since being over here, I've actually just lost one. These fish are really not enjoying me trying to edit this video so I can get it out tonight. So you people appreciate this video, please make sure to like and subscribe, and also drop a comment down below and tell me what your favourite fish of this session was. I did have a few favourites. I've actually just caught one since I've stopped recording. I caught a really nice big comment, so I'm very happy with that. Anyways, I've really enjoyed this session. Get yourself down there at Bakers Pond Fishery, and I promise you now, you will enjoy yourself more than you will at some other lakes. Plenty of fishing here to go at, some lovely looking fish as well, some strong, powerful fights, and the brilliant, excellent run fishery. Tight lines, keep catching. I'll see you on the next one.